All right, it might seem extreme, but a lot of communities are cutting down healthy-looking trees. Those trees, though, are the targets of a very hungry bug. Steve Shamraz live tonight in Whitefish Bay to explain what is going on.
Yeah, Shannon, it is going to take a long time for this skinny guy here to replace the giant ash tree that was here just a couple of weeks ago. And because it can be hard for a lot of people to see a seemingly healthy looking tree just get ripped out of the ground, we went inside the fight against emerald ash borer to explain to everybody why this has to happen.
It is the wake-up call no neighborhood looks forward to hearing. 7:45 a.m. and a crew is taking down another seemingly healthy ash tree. That's the target of a voracious invasive species.
Why proactive? Why take it down before it's a problem?
Emerald ash borer, being in the state of Wisconsin, doesn't allow you to make the choice of keeping or removing your tree.
It's just gotta go.
It's gotta go.
Mason Schutpeltz oversees the emerald ash borer program for Whitefish Bay. They triage, treat, and then remove trees that look like breakfast for a bug born to kill.
And when they eat that, the tree can't live anymore.
That's correct. You could look at it as the tree essentially being choked to death.
Emerald ash borer is an invasive beetle from Asia. It's been in Wisconsin since 2008 and has been found in 52 of the state's 72 counties. The best estimate, 50 million trees killed by this beetle across the Midwest. While a few of the most healthy ash trees in a community are treated and monitored, most street trees are coming down fast. It's a process Lance Wallace has down to a science.
Yeah, this is what we do now. You can do, like, I'm not going to brag about how many trees I can do a day, but yeah, it's more safe, it's efficient.
They're good at this because they do it a lot. In Whitefish Bay alone, more than 4,000 ash trees were marked for removal about a decade ago. In the city of Milwaukee, there are more than 15,000 properties with ash trees deemed to be at risk. Once Lance is done, it's time to grind. The stump is chewed away with only a hole where that giant tree once stood. Its replacement, in this case, is a Kentucky coffee tree. Anyone who looks at it would just call it a striking change.
They look a little awkward when they're young. We call them an ugly duckling tree, but as they mature, they have gorgeous canopy, and unlike some other shade trees, you can still grow lawn underneath.
The key now, planting trees that are hardy and diverse. 20 different species will replace those 4,000 ashes across Whitefish Bay. A reason to hope this never has to happen again.
Now we're looking at over 70 tree species that are actively growing, diversifying the urban forest, kind of the village hedging its bets against any potential future pest.
All right, Steve, what can homeowners do if they think that they have an at-risk ash tree?
If it's at the curb, if it's a street tree, as they call it, the city or the village will take care of that. But if you have an ash tree on your property, your best bet is to call an arborist. They'll take a look at the tree and tell you whether it's worth trying to treat with chemicals to prolong its life for a little bit, or just to take that thing down and replace it with something a lot more resistant to bugs.
All right, good information. Thanks, Steve.